Yeah, we're here. We made it another week, guys. Congratulations. You made it through yet another freaking week. And I hope you guys are having an amazing Valentine's Day weekend, right?
Yes,
Hopefully,
and Lunar New Year
Lunar New Year. Yeah. So hopefully you're spending
celebrations are happening right
all,
now.
all your loving time with all your toys. Make sure to give them a hug, look at them nicely, and be like, I love you guys. You know, because that's what we're all about. And if you have a significant other, sure, throw some
And if
love
you're in
there.
LA, if you're like in California, also take the weekend to put those earthquake safeties on your shelves so your beautiful pigs do not tumble down. I came
Okay.
home and I was like, you know what? Nothing fell in my office. Only one critter fell, and that was sorceress. And I was like, that's
Ah,
okay. That's
you know
okay.
what?
Everybody else made it.
You know what? Okay, so I was funny you mentioned that because I hadn't even thought about it. Because I legit, I felt the quake, everything shook, but I never really thought about, oh, let me check on the action figures of who fell. And looking at my GI Joes, right?
Uh-huh.
Everybody's nice and standing, even though they have like the ladder. But the
Uh-huh.
ones who fell, it's Blade and Daredevil back there. But other than that, everybody was very much in tippy top shape, which was it's great.
See, so that tells you about the integrity of your shelf and your display. Because, like, I
You
got
know,
my Barbies and I have them like standing there, and you know what? They did not fall. They were good. My plushies didn't fall. Things on the shelves didn't fall. It's like we did good. We did
and I
good.
remember when your spouse, your husband, came in and saw my shelf for the first time, right? And the first thing he said was just like, "I hope that top one is secure." And I was like, "Yes, of course it is."
And then we have Bambi Raptor mentioned that she felt the quake, but her pony closet was just fine. So we're doing good here. We're doing good. Our collections are surviving.
That's cool. That's cool. Honestly, that's what it's all about. So show them show them some love. Show yourself some love also this weekend. It's very, very important. Wear what makes you feel good, and it doesn't
Oh, yeah.
matter what anyone says. Feel good about yourself. Love yourself because you're amazing and you deserve that love. Now, I'm gonna match you since you
Yeah.
have the full set and I only have the jacket, but I'm going to match you.
And I also got the purse, but I'm not wearing that one because just not. It's a lot in the fit right now. It's a lot in the fit.
Dude, honestly, you should be like walking around Chicago and New York, in this cold, just fully furbied
Right?
out. Oh my God, that would be so
Oh,
dope.
now I'll be strolling around the streets of LA like this, so I'm excited.
There we go. Whew. We match. Absolutely amazing. So we sent out the ABB already up on,
Yes, on the
on
gram.
YouTube, on the gram. So let me just go ahead and share it one more time because people need to know that today we have premiere. We have
We
a video
do.
premiere, and I'm excited about it. I've been working literally all night yesterday, kind of getting it to a shape that I could show it to you guys. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited for you guys to see this new segment because, as you guys know, Snacks is a co-host, right?
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm so sorry. I do want
Whoa!
to totally outrageous 80s in today. Good morning.
She made it. She always watches, though. I gotta admit, like,
She does. She always watches, and she used to always catch us on Instagram. And now she made it over with us at the live moment. I was like, oh, I wonder if she'll be able to tune in. I'm so
we,
glad. Thank you so much.
yeah, dude, like, we are so happy to have you, and also so happy to be on YouTube as opposed to Instagram because we can do a lot more things now. All right. Although I just discovered that if you go live on Instagram, now people can give you money. They can give you like tips. I was just like, wait, what? So like there's a little button now on Instagram. It's a heart on a box. And if they click on it, there's like give $1, $5
Oh,
and something else. Yeah. So like now you can tip your entertainers through Instagram, I guess.
dance, monkey, dance.
And okay. No, it was definitely feels that way. But hell, why not?
But you know what? We do it for free.
Absolutely. We do it for free over here. We do
For
it
fun,
for the love
honestly.
of doing it. And by the way, truly outrageous, we do have a Toy Tangent sticker waiting for you. Uh, Hopefully, when Porcelain Piggy does the Valentine's Day thing, she included one.
I am currently in the process of printing the new ones, and I did not send a single one to my other Valentines, but I will be sending it to Bambi Raptor. this
Oh my God, that's literally a free sticker. Well, whatever.
I know. I forgot that I put it in the mail.
Okay,
I was
guys,
like, oopsie.
we need you have to excuse us too because it's a little bit new for us to have like stickers, and we're like, oh shoot, yeah, it's true. We have. Oh, we could give people. We give people.
We forget. Like sometimes I'm just walking around holding it. I don't give it to anyone. I was like, why didn't I give it away?
I know. It's just like that's literally why we printed them.
Yeah, and I will be putting in the order for the new sticker.
I know,
Because,
which that means that we actually have a victor. We actually have somebody who won between our poll. So let's go ahead and begin the show. Now that we're super dressed up, and now we have spread the love. Remember, love yourself, love your toys, love those around you. Let us begin with the lunar year. So this is February. We are on the second week of February, and I gotta say, this weekend it's pretty slow.
really, I think it's pretty busy, and I'm kind of happy that it's like not too many events outside because like people get to celebrate with their families, and it's been pretty busy. And Truly Outrageous Ada mentions that it happens to her all the time, so she has them in the cart and forgets to hand them out. And her stickers are so thick too.
Yeah, and our stickers are tiny because we wanted to make them like pogs, like pog size, so people can collect them because we're gonna have one for every month of the year.
I know, like this time we have to start right now designing the one for next month so we can have it like right when the calendar, changes when the first happens. So we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there.
Yeah, we're definitely like a little bit working a little late, but we'll get the hang of it. Now, like I said, it's pretty much in my opinion, a slow weekend considering everything else that's happening after this weekend. Okay, because we have tons of different things, including Toy Mania, including the Simi Valley Con, including the Long Beach Flea, including Torrance Market. We have Comic Bug Book Club. We have so many things coming in the horizon, but this weekend it's a little slow. But we will talk about a very special show that's happening locally that you can definitely attend.
Ooh, and we do have another comment. It says, "Really, that's so cool. I need to collect your sticker."
That was my entire idea. Like everybody needs to collect the stickers. You got one of each. That's so
And
cool.
I have a question. Isn't the Super Bowl this Sunday? Is that why maybe a lot of
Yeah.
things are not making sense? Okay. I was like, I know there's something else happening. I was like, oh, okay. But for me, it's just I'm doing my taxes this Sunday.
Ah. But you know what? It's easy. You get it out of the way, and you don't think about it for the rest of the year. So it's just great.
Yep.
For that reason, it's okay. But I do have to say that everybody is in Taylor Swift watch at the moment because of the
Ooh.
because of the Super Bowl, because she's currently in Japan and she may not make it for the big game in time. And everybody's like, oh yeah, she can if she boards her plane at this time, and then she travels nonstop, and then she's like,
Oh,
she can make it because
wait, is she
the whole
performing?
no, it's because Taylor Swift has been going to every game.
Oh, she can watch it in her private plane.
No, but the thing is that it is in the best interest of the NFL to have Taylor Swift
Oh,
there because
because more
that
people will
way,
tune in.
yeah, no. there's a conspiracy theory going around
We'll
that
have her come on over. Some more people will tune into.
I know exactly. No, I'm telling you, if we have Taylor Swift on the show, we will have millions and millions of viewers, and we will be made. And that's how the football, that's how the NFL is feeling. So much
Okay,
so,
got it.
like I said, that there's a conspiracy theory out there that's saying that the only reason why the Chiefs made it all the way is because Taylor Swift is a huge fan. And she went
Oh,
to every game. So it's just kind of like every game sold out. But again, that is just a theory. I'm not confirming it.
I'm just spreading it.
I'm just it. Yeah. But that is as much football as we're going to talk here today, guys. If
Yeah.
you're enjoying it,
Yeah, I hope you guys, if you guys enjoy it, have a great time. Hope you guys are having like a little football party or just like all of that. I
and
don't understand it.
definitely share with us what is your favorite football menu item. Because let's say, like, okay, whether
Super
or
Bowl
not,
menu item? Like
yeah,
that?
like Super Bowl menu item, because
Okay.
everybody's splurging right now to create like the ultimate like snack menu and like super lunch/dinner type of food, and it's gonna be amazing. So what is your favorite game time food?
I like chicken wings.
Yeah, you eat a lot of chicken wings too.
You know. And we do want to celebrate the Manila is the winner chicken dinner. At one point, I was like, oh my gosh, people are actually voting for Dag. I was not alone in the Dag love. Dag only got 37% of the votes, while everybody else went ahead and voted for Minya. So he has won, and he will be our next sticker. And yes, totally outrageous 80s chicken wings are it. And we also have one more comment. It says, Diabot burgers. I have been making those with guac and chips and cheese puffs. That sounds so good.
Guacamole sounds so bomb right now, honestly. And there's a lot of good deals with avocados right now because of the Super Bowl. So
I'm
go
waiting
Super
for
Bowl.
the deals to happen after the Super Bowl.
Mhm. So everybody, in case you've been living under a rock, was the winner for our February sticker. That's the one that's going to get printed. So you can look forward to getting the Minya Loves You sticker. And there is, a little Easter egg that if you zoom in really closely, you can actually appreciate what
The
or
chicken
who
Godzilla.
he is sending the the Valentine's to, which is adorable. I noticed that. Okay. So stay tuned. We will definitely have stickers for you guys. And if you want them, if you've been a long time follower for us, do not worry. You should be getting one in your mailbox. Now, I do want to say that there is one toy store that's local, right? In Baldwin Park, that's actually having a pop-up dedicated to Valentine's Day, and it's the Heart Attack by Face Toys pop-up happening in 13906 Francisquito Avenue, Baldwin Park, 91706 today. No, tomorrow, February 11 at 11 a.m. So if you're around and you want a toy event that isn't too crazy, completely free of admission, and maybe you can find some really cool toys, this is a great opportunity. Now, have you heard about Interface toys,
I
too?
have not. I have not. It's actually the first time I hear of them. But I like
Ah,
that a lot of different new stores are popping up. I know we have a few new ones that have sprouted here in the valley, and I
yep.
do want to check them out. So I've noticed I'm like we're getting, and they're not just like those collectible shops that just say
No.
we're collectible shops where they only sell Funko Pops. They actually do sell vintage items and vintage video games. So I am gonna be visiting a few of the new shops. I remember I was driving past on Van Nuys Boulevard and I
Mhm.
saw the grand opening sign for it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know we have
Oh, that's
friends here.
interesting. That's interesting. Yes. So Interface Toys is actually, like you said, one of the new, toy stores. I would say it's Been there probably about 3 months, 3 or 4 months or so,
Oh,
and
cool.
it's actually mom and pop owned. They carry everything from Pokemon cards to Hot Wheels to vintage items to modern toys, and they pretty much are willing to give you guys a good deal if you walk around. They always say in their lives, prices are not fixed. We can always give you a good deal. Just talk to us. Uh, and I'm kind of itching to go and see what they have. So I may stop by their pop up to support, to introduce myself, to give up some stickers because I still have a
Yes.
lot of the January stickers, and essentially see what all the fuzz is about. Okay. Now, in addition to that,
Ooh.
tomorrow on Sunday, it's another opportunity to catch the Rose Bowl flea. So this antique market is absolutely amazing, and right now in February, it is an amazing weather opportunity.
Yeah,
So
I was about to say that like we finally have nice sunny days here in LA. It is very, very cold. So if you're going really early, make sure to bundle up
yes,
because it's pretty chilly out there. We're not used to that kind of weather.
no, not at
It's
all.
actually 48, 39. I was like, oh my gosh, what are these numbers? I didn't know I could get this low.
Yeah, and let me close the door right here for a sec.
Okay. Max's bearded dragon is wandering around. So he might sneak in. But yes, if you're going to a Rose Bowl, it might be a good time to go if it's your first time because it will be, I'm hoping it will be a little bit less crowded since a lot of people will be trying to stay in for the Super Bowl. So a lot of
Indeed.
events are happening this Sunday. You can pretty much bet that it's gonna be a little bit more calm
Oh,
in that sense.
you're right. You know what? That is an interesting analysis. But the other thing may be that people may is going to be very packed because they want to go in the morning to leave early so they can go to their Super Bowl parties. But a lot of Super Bowl parties are pretty elaborate, which means
Yeah,
that
so it takes time for planning, getting your
yeah,
stuff ready. So maybe some people might stop by on their way to their Super Bowl party.
yeah, or you may be able to watch the Super Bowl because it goes on to like 3 p.m. So it's a great opportunity. Just remember, buy your entrance ahead of time if you're planning on going, and if you're there early, like around 9, you can still park on the street, which saves you the hassle of having to like navigate the parking structure there. Even though last time we were there, parking was free for January.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now tell me about this one. What is going on? I saw this. I was like, wait, what?
So the JAM, the Japanese American Museum in Little Tokyo, is opening up its front area because we already see people that come and skateboard there. They're like, okay, but this time you guys can do it with our permission. We're
This time
opening
we
up
won't
the
call
area.
the cops.
Yeah, this time we won't have the security follow you around. But if you have rollerblades, roller skate, inline roller skates, or you skateboard, you're welcome to come as they're celebrating the release of a new deck that was created by an artist that they'll be showcasing at the jam.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I
Yeah,
I
it's
roller
completely
skate.
free. Yeah, it's completely free. You only need to sign a waiver, and that's about it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And remember, this may not be a toy event per se, but you are in Little Tokyo,
You can visit the jungle. You
and
can
which
visit
means
Neko Station to get some of those what's it called? The blind boxes from Popmart.
and remember, anything that you do in LA on Sunday, on Super Bowl Sunday, is going to be much, much more enjoyable because traffic is going to be lighter too, because everybody's staying home. So
And when it's this cold, people stay home too. I noticed
yeah.
that.
So I may go skate tomorrow morning and then hit In Your Face Toys. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is it's not about going to buy something, but meeting people, right? If you feel like you're alone in your love of comic books, or you just want a group to kind of talk about them, right? Turns out that the Los Angeles Public Library has Zoom sessions every month to discuss comic books. Now, I imagine that these are going to be super cool discussions because the LA Public Library has a pool. Like they can get people to come there. And this is all in Zoom. So that means that anywhere, where you can watch our show, you can tune in, right? So we'll leave the description down below for you guys to look at. And this is happening during the week, not weekend. Okay, so just keep an eye on it, and it does happen in the evening Pacific time, right? So for those of you guys in the East Coast, maybe a little bit later.
So I learned that the hard way this week because I had been signed up for a toy association webinar that I was supposed to discuss with you guys afterwards, but the time threw me off, and I was like, it's at 2 p.m. Nope, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. I missed it completely, and they're like, "So how did you like it? Here's a survey." I was like, "I didn't go." That's me.
And you know what's crazy? Porcelain Piggy sends me the email. It's just like, hey, go to this thing, and I was just like, I can't. I'm working at that time. But at 11 a.m., I was completely free, so I could have gone too. I was like,
See, I was like, I'm gonna forward it to Max just in case for some reason it slips my little mind and it completely. I was like, okay, I had changed my breaks and everything so I could be there exactly, like at 2. And I was like, I think it was like from 1 to 2. I was like, okay, I have my break time just for that. And I was like, I missed it.
it's
Never
because
mind.
we're heavy hitters, like we are incredible, very influential, toy podcasters. We miss everything. Now, this is not happening this week, this weekend. I guess I take it back. There are a lot of things happening this weekend. You're right.
Yeah, I told you.
But next weekend we also have the Long Long Beach. My brain just kind of like the
You just
Long Beach.
don't like have like a little stroke on camera.
I know. I was just like, I had a heart attack, just like Interface Toys event. No, so next weekend we have Pee Wee's favorite flea market. So I may go. I will go just to give him the god darn sticker. So when I see him, I'm just gonna throw it in his face like catch, or I'm gonna be like
I'm
Dale.
gonna throw it through the fence so you don't pay the entrance fee. He's like, here, smuggle it through the fence.
I'll be like shisha, like Dale from King of the Hill. Yeah. So we'll talk more about this once we. There it is. There you go. There he is. See, Pee Wee's a lurker right now. It's crazy. Yeah. So I may just go and be like, stickers for everybody. Yeah. At some point, I have a small stack left, and I was like, I need to get rid of these because otherwise I'm gonna start putting it everywhere. And next, in what I think is probably the coolest design for a event poster for this month.
It's really slick, honestly.
It's slick, like the color, the font.
This is the cover of a magazine.
Yeah, like this is.
And plus, he's so shiny.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. This is stunning. So, kudos to Tony from Toys of the Universe Torrance and Toys of the Universe Mission Hills for coming up with, banger after banger after banger of Toy Mania events. We are in Toy Mania 4, and every time it gets bigger. Yeah, it gets bigger. It gets better. So, definitely keep coming. See the event grow, because I gotta tell you, my prediction is that at some point Toy Mania 10 is not going to happen on the street. Toy Mania is going to be an event that you're going to have to drive somewhere to, because it's going to be so big and it's going to be so popular that it's going to need its own venue. I guarantee it. That's the vibe I'm feeling. This is an amazing show, and it's happening not this weekend, not the next weekend, the weekend after, on the 25th. So
that's the very last weekend of February?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so. And while the meet and greet for El Hijo del Santo, which is the person who's pictured here, happens between 1 p.m. and 3, the event actually starts very early. I would say as early as 10 a.m., but 11 is a sure thing. Okay. Now this happens, in his store here in Torrance, which is just a short, way away from me. But that means that also parking is going to be a little bit limited. You're going to have to park on the neighborhood. So luckily, the restrictions are not crazy. We're not talking Melrose here. It's very flexible. But just if you want to take advantage of a really cool afternoon, definitely stop on by. Okay. And you've never been to a Toy Mania, Jude? Not a single one.
I know I want to go to this because like initially they will be in the evenings. I think the first two were in the evenings. So it was just like a meetup of collectors to share their collection. And it was initially like around what, like 6 p.m., starting at 6 p.m. It was like
Mhm.
an after hours thing. And I think it's pretty cool that it grew so quickly
Oh,
that
absolutely.
now it is like almost a whole day event. So I'm going to try to go to this one because it is earlier on, which is great for me. So I'm excited. I'm excited. They no longer do the displaying of toys, right? Of like grails.
No, that was Grail Mania.
Oh, that was
Grail
Grail
Mania is
Mania.
that.
This is
Yeah,
Toy Mania.
this is
Got it.
Toy
Got it. Got
Mania.
it.
Yeah,
Two
and Grail
different
Mania.
events.
Yeah,
Don't get
Grail
it.
Mania is an event that we haven't had in a bit. And that's because people during Toy Mania they bring their Grails anyway. But
Okay.
they bring the girls they're willing to sell. That's the one thing.
Oh.
That's the one thing. Okay, so again, we'll talk to Tony, and I am going to ask Tony to be on the show next week, so that we can have
Ooh.
him and talk about it. Because, like I said, this event is growing, and this event has become kind of like the how to make a toy event popular, enjoyable, and absolutely amazing. So we'll try to get Tony up in the show so we can talk about it and pick his brain about how is it that he got the idea of doing this, because he's actually very young. Okay, so he's a young entrepreneur, and I really really admire that entrepreneurial spirit that he has.
Yeah, he
Now,
honestly goes for it. He has an idea, he goes for it.
absolutely. Now, the other thing, the conflicting thing, is that you and I have press passes to go on the same weekend to the Simi Valley Toy and Comic Fest.
Okay, now that you mentioned that, I cannot go to the events because I'm running that day.
Ah,
I'm running a 5K.
okay. So you really are not gonna go to just pretty much any.
Anything because I'll be done when I'm done. I'll be like, okay,
Ooh.
it's time for me to sleep forever.
So that means that it's up to me to cover both events in one weekend. That is
Back
pretty
to back.
unfair. In addition to that, did you know that for the Simi Valley Toy Con and Fest, they actually announced that for people who arrive there early, they're going to get a special swag pack.
What
They're
time is
going
it? 9 a.m.
they're going to get a Yu-Gi-Oh pin, a replica pyramid, the one you're seeing right here. That's what you're going to get.
And
A
then
rep a replica pharaoh pyramid with the Millennium
the
Eye,
puzzle. Mhm.
and
Millennium
you're
puzzle.
going the Millennium Puzzle. You're right, and you're also going to get one Japanese copy of a Game Boy game that features Yugi. So it's like an entire Yu-Gi-Oh convention now. It's like that's the swag thing. And we
Exactly.
can get this. Here you go. So I will be going. Snacks will be going so that we can do snacks on the streets, which is something that's premiering here today in just a little while. Okay, we have the video. It's here for your viewing pleasure. We'll get to it.
And we honestly came here earlier to make sure that it worked out perfectly for you guys.
Yeah.
We were testing. We weren't late. We have been testing all kinds of things, and we also found out my microphone died.
Yeah. So we were working and doing here the work to make sure to give you guys an amazing show. So again, looks like I have to
Oh, we can
recruit
that for you.
somebody else to go with me to the Simi Valley Toy and Con Fest, because what am I going to go by myself? What? Now, later on, we have other events that we'll definitely cover, with more depth once we get closer to them. But now, if you guys have been out of the loop, and I know that this is a regular toy show, that we cover events, but this event has been so big that it has sent ripples across every single media outlet, and we're no different. Okay, this has been talked in radio shows that never talk about wrestling. Okay, So for that reason, I feel compelled to share it with you guys. So,
Mostly because Max was like in the forefront of this. He has big passion for it.
all right, let me bring announcing Cody Rhodes. He's nice, well dressed. He has his little mic right here because I want to make sure that fighting Cody Rhodes, he gets his chance, but he has to talk right now. Okay, Cody Rhodes needs to speak, and ultimately, we need to remember one thing and one thing only, and that is we want Cody. So, what this was all about, guys. Long story short, Cody Rhodes, son of Dusty Rhodes, was actually supposed to face Roman Reigns for the second time, right, this year in WrestleMania 40, right?
Mhm.
And everything seemed to be going that way. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. I remember I was watching it and I popped off. I was just like, ah! I was static. I popped off. I was just like, amazing. And yes, wrestling is scripted. We all know this, but I don't know the story. And I'm experiencing as it happens. So I was just like super excited. Now, what happens after that? It's like, okay, cool. Cody Rhodes is going to go to WrestleMania, is going to main event. He's going to finish his story. And then The Rock comes in. And The Rock says, no, I'm going to take your spot in WrestleMania. So
Why?
Exactly. Out next to this, you also have the Vince McMahon horrible allegations that have been made. And they are horrible to the point that he's going to be deleted from WWE history overall, as hard as it may seem. And we're not going to go through all the nitty-gritties of those allegations. That's not the point of this. But if you really want to, there's definitely multiple sources of information out there. What we want to talk about is the show, because they felt, hey, maybe we need The Rock. Maybe we need, something bigger to kind of shift the attention away from that and focus it back in the product, right? And boy, did it work. But it didn't work in the way they thought, because the We Want Cody movement was born, where everything that WWE posted was hijacked with the hashtag We Want Cody. And even our homie from some 90s guy created this little graphic, and it was shared everywhere.
Ooh.
Instagram, X, everywhere. It made it all the way to the actual wrestling people printing it out and holding it and screaming. And in addition to that, you also had Rocky sucks, to the point that WWE had to manipulate the mics so that they couldn't hear the chants on TV for Rocky sucks.
Rude.
The booze, because you know what? The Rock was stealing Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes was just left to take it and be like, yeah, go Rock. That's why. That's why you have this. That's why you have this picture here where he's just like, yeah, I guess, But then the backlash was so severe for anything they posted was We Want Cody, and everything was just telling the WWE that they had made a mistake, right? That they would make a horrible mistake, and they decided to hold a press conference. And in the press conference, which is one of the most crazy conferences ever, The Rock aligned with Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, which is something that was not expected, right? They would expect to fight each other, right? Because everybody wants Roman Reigns to drop the titles.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cody Rhodes came out and says, no, this is BS.
Oh my. And we do have a comment. We do have a comment from Freeway. He says that The Rock will be the Grand Marshal for the Daytona 500 next Sunday. So I think he might be getting some hate then too. Ooh.
I'm telling you, but they pivoted, and then in this press conference, The Rock slapped Cody Rhodes, and all hell broke loose. So the thing is also that The Rock is now a member of TKO. a
Oh my.
board member. Okay, so The Rock partly owns and has a say on what happens in WWE, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because again, Vince is out, the company was sold, TKO is the new management, right? So Logan Paul put it best. Last night, I saw The Rock. No, I saw a board member of TKO slap an employee on TV, and the it's just so good. You know, the product right now is so good to the point that look, it's inspiring
You
towards
are mimicking it in toys.
yes, there and it is completely echoing it everywhere. So we are
Oh
in
my.
for one hell of a ride for WrestleMania. So dude, if you have wrestling toys right now, if you collect wrestling toys, this is your moment. You are going to get so much feedback, so much love if you start posting toy pictures with your wrestling figs. It's just gonna be so crazy. And like Pee Wee says, The Rock will be in Daytona, right? And you know The Rock is a genius in terms of like staying in character. Now we have heel Rock, full heel Rock. It's like so it's gonna be very entertaining and everything
And
just
he
kind
knows
of
how to play the mic and kind of get the audience to do what he wants. So if he wants
yeah.
to be the bad guy, he's it. He's it right now.
He's the best bad guy for sure.
Yeah, so he's pretty much giving us all a show. And if you want to get into the story, right now is a good time to jump in.
Now, earlier today, I actually called one of my friends who used to write for WWE. So he was the person
Ooh.
who worked with other writers to create scripts. Like, oh, this is what's going to happen. We're going to take the superstar. They're going to win here. They're going to lose here. They're going to go there. And so he used to be part of the writing team for WWE. And I asked him, like, hey, did WWE in your professional opinion, did WWE pivot because of the negative reaction that they got from the, replacing Cody Rhodes at the beginning, or was this always the plan? Was it always the plan to, replace Cody and get people mad? And he's like, nope, there's no way. This was a complete pivot because of the negative reaction. Nobody expected the people to boo and hate on The Rock as much as they did. And you can watch that press conference when The Rock arrives and he does everything that's signature Rock, textbook Rock,
Iconic, yeah.
and the people do not want it, dude. It's crazy to the point he looks taken aback,
Really? Because I feel like, he's like, okay, I know, like, it's not what we had expected, but I'll play the role.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think The Rock is perfectly comfortable, but I
Yeah,
think he was just taken aback. The fact is, like, damn, like
this happened quick. Okay, cool, cool,
it's
cool. Yeah.
serious. So it's kind of crazy right now. It's really pretty cool. So if you guys don't watch wrestling or kind of want to, go back, right now is actually a pretty good time. I'm having a blast. Now, if you support Cody Rhodes, go ahead and type "We want Cody" on the chat, please. I want to hear it. I do. Yesterday, I was at a comic book store, Metropolis Comic Book in Bellflower, and this guy was wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt, and I said, "We want Cody." And he said, "Hell yeah, we do."
So there's that spirit. That spirit is back. Like that
Yeah, the
night.
spirit is back.
Okay. That sounds fun. I might hop on just to see and catch a glimpse because it looks like a lot is gonna go down. Personally.
Honestly, I just watch whatever they put on Instagram, and I watch the YouTube coverage from WrestleMania. Right, so you don't have to sit and watch the show. You just watch the recap, and you'll get everything. It's fun.
Okay, cool. And then we also have this drop that kind of sneakily appeared on the grams. Everybody's kind of starting to chase it down, and these are the DC Comics Tiny Mites.
Yep.
And we kind of got a sneak peek into this kind of figures last year when we were chasing those tiny ones in the Wendy's Happy Meals. They're literally the exact same style, size. I don't like the clear ones that they have now, but I think that they look really good. And it's 7.99, and you get one of those tiny little well, you get one of those tiny
Sorry.
little Batmobiles, and it brings about three figures.
Yep, it brings three figures. So it's still more or less a random, draw. So
Mm.
you have to buy a
That one
few.
was not very random.
No, 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 no. It's not really very random. You can definitely cheat, but I don't know. Okay, so like you said, I don't like the clear plastic. I agree with you there. And the thing is that there's two versions. Okay,
Mm.
there's two versions of these DC Comics Tiny Minds. One that is available readily, right? This is the others, the rest of the set. You have Batman, Joker, you have Slade or Deathstroke, you have Penguin, you have Robin. I think this is Damian Robin, and then you have Catwoman. And again, Catwoman is not clear plastic. You have Riddler, you have Clayface, you have Harley, you have Batgirl, you have Killer Croc, and Poison Ivy. So this is how the package looks, sealed, without any tampering. And this is something
Mhm.
that you can pick up for 7.99 in big at Big Bad Toy Store. So
Oh, they
like,
haven't been. Oh, okay.
yeah, so BBTS you can get it, without too much hassle. Get three, four, five, whatever, and get it back. If you buy them online, it's for sure going to be random, right? You don't know what you're going
Yeah,
to get. But there's a Arkham City diorama.
that's been spotted in Walmart.
Yeah, that's been spotted in Walmart. It has all of them already, but they're all
Oh,
one color. Like this, I think it's like purple, but it's in this type of translucent plastic.
I
Like it's
like.
not
I really
fully
feel that
translucent.
translucent. Yeah, like I feel like the translucent plastic is doing them a disservice because we see
Mhm.
less of the detail.
Yes, I feel like the matte is so much better. You know, and
It gives you that
they
muscle man
yeah,
vibe.
they do look like Muslim men vibes. And I'm definitely gonna get a set, and I'm gonna go hunt it down today at Walmart. But I'm not sure if they're gonna scale. I haven't seen how they're going to look. I really hope that they do. That they're like a continuation of this. These are the Wendy's uh, Mighty Kids Meal or Kids Meal they have
I don't
there,
have, yeah, kid
and
something.
we
And
collected
honestly,
all of
this one, yeah, we literally just got them for $1 at Wendy's. So that was literally a steal compared to how much they're selling now. But it just tells you that the quality was great. And I'm really glad that they pursued this style because we wanted more.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's and I feel like it was a really, really, really smart idea. And you're not really getting that many repeats because um, you're getting another Batman, but of course, and then you're getting a Batgirl. Okay, those are the only two that have already been released in the previous set, which is pretty cool. Like,
Yeah, because Catwoman is different.
yes, the Catwoman is different. This is the Catwoman from Jim Lee, with the
Hmm.
goggles and the spandex suit. This is not the '90s Catwoman as it was in the other, right? I From here, I gotta say my favorite is Riddler and Deathstroke. Those are the ones that I'm gonna be, in the lookout for sure. Since there's no Nightwing.
I like the penguin. Penguin looks great. I love this like how compact he is.
Yeah, you
I
know
think
what?
Harley
And the thing
looks
is,
pretty cute.
but I do agree with you. I think that Penguin, if you give him the right, dry brushing, the dry coloration, he will look
So good.
awesome. But yeah, I agree with you. The translucent plastic with the glitter is not it. It looks really bad. Yeah. Now, what about this? What's going on?
Okay, so we have Barbie news. These are kind of like old news now because they are slowly trickling into stores. They are available on Amazon for purchase, not all, but some of them. And it's kind of like the sneaky peeky into the 65th anniversary Barbie fashionistas that are going to be inspired by like iconic Barbies. Like we have the quick curl Barbie that's inspiring this fashionista, but you can tell like a lot of the wardrobe, it's very low quality because it's part of the play line, and it's just what we've been getting with Barbie lately. So they're gonna be, I believe, $10 or $11.99 each doll. They're just from
Hmm.
the fashionista brands. and they're just each one is going to be inspired by one of the iconic Barbie looks. And
Okay.
in the packaging, they'll kind of give you the picture of the original Barbie that it is inspiring them. Like we see the one on the right that has like the colorful tube top and the mini skirt. She's inspired by like great shape Barbie. I'm like,
Okay.
it's a stretch because like the some of the outfits, I'm like, you guys could have done so much better. But okay.
Because remember that in many ways this is a inspired reduction, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's
an
really it.
inspired reduction. So like take the over elaborate designs that had shoes, ascots, hats, like bracelets and jackets and multiple layers, and just condense them into 2 layers, and that's it. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, so
It's sad.
so long as it's not awful, that's they will give you some basics. They'll give you
Yeah,
some
so
basics.
it's just to be on the lookout for some of them. I can see how it could be. A lot of collectors might want to get the entire wave of these fashionistas just to kind of have the boxes are pretty. Um, like for me, I'm a little tempted to get the whole collection because of the boxes. I'm like, oh, this one's supposed to be this one, and it is in a chronological order. So you
Oh, I see.
kind of might want to collect them, but some of the looks honestly don't even match the vintage inspiration. So I
Yeah.
don't know, man. And Bambi Raptor says that she misses the Barbie Rewind 80s. Yeah, I think they finished up that wave last year with the pajama party ones, and I haven't seen any new ones or any sneaky peekies of any upcoming ones as
Did,
well.
did you did you manage to collect all of the Barbie Rewind, the ones in the tapes?
No, I got the first wave. The second wave I did not pick up.
Oh, there
As
were
they,
2 waves. That was one.
yeah, no,
Okay, okay. Now, what is this?
so the same thing. So these are playline dolls. They're not exciting. They're just like for the 65th anniversary of Barbie. But I'm like, they're whatever. And it just surprises me to see them up for pre-order at places like Entertainment Earth. I'm like, guys, this is not what you want to be having people pre-order. Like, you will find this anywhere and everywhere. Really, Entertainment Earth? You really don't know Barbie.
Yeah, you really don't know Mattel.
Yes.
Mattel will, like, if the people could, you could, if they would hold, right, you could build houses out of Barbies, because the house they make them like bricks.
Mhm.
They're so mass produced. It's
Like,
crazy.
they're not good quality like bricks, but they're
No,
just so
exactly.
many you can stack them.
Now you can stack them. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, baby, you know what? They sell. They sell. And not everybody has the Mattel store really close to us, too.
But these were gonna be playline dolls. I was like, I'm surprised. I'm like, what you wanted entertainment was something else. So go on to the next slide. And this is what they really wanted to promote.
Mattel hired Todd to make him super, super cool and make like uh entertainment exclusive and signed.
So this is the kind of things that collectors are gonna be chasing. And this is the Alan Repro doll that's gonna come out in February 14th, and it is a Barbie members exclusive. Obviously, you're not gonna get these exclusive items that are gonna be given to places like Entertainment Earth.
Mm.
So they had to settle for the basic playline dolls that you can pick up on Amazon, Walmart, and
I
Target.
see.
But we
Oh,
will be getting Alan. I think this is the first time he's getting a reproduction doll. And remember, if you're not a Barbie member, you can be if you really, really want this doll. Because if you buy them online, the vintage ones will go for so much money. And because this one is a members only, it will pretty much match the same pricing as the vintage ones.
well, I mean, you have to, if you want to be a member, you have to pay like a yearly fee, and then
Yeah,
you have
which,
access to buy it,
yes.
because that's exactly how the Red Line Club works in Hot Wheels. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's Mattel. It's the same beast. It's the same beast. You play by
But
the same rules.
I do have to say that the Red Line Club actually kind of does pay off if you want a reseller, because everything goes back. It goes up in price if you want to resell it fairly quickly. But I don't see why you would. Those are so beautiful. I love those cars. I buy select few here and there, but you know what? Every now and then.
Do you have a membership?
I do for the red line, yes, because I had to get
Oh,
one for uh I think it was a Volkswagen Beetle, like in the purple, that was just too beautiful to deny. You
you're
know.
like, I want it.
Yeah. No, are you gonna be
I'm
getting
really good
the?
with information about the membership. Let me see. I believe it's like $20 a year or something or a month. I don't recall.
Yeah, it was. It's not that much. Let me see. Mattel
It's not too
Creations.
much, but I think if you get it now, you might still be able to purchase this Alan doll. If you really, really have been looking for Alan after you've fallen in love with him from the Barbie movie.
Let's see. I'm a subscriber to Mattel Creations. I'm not sure if that falls under Barbie.
No, no,
Let me
that's Mattel
see.
Creation. So you because
Let's see.
exclusive Barbie members also get exclusive Barbie news and releases.
You can at the moment you can still get it. There's only 3 more days for you to get this. Yeah, I guess I can't. I'm in the page. I'm trying to like get it, and no, I cannot
No,
buy
you
him
can't. You
with
gotta be a
my
member.
simple.
Yeah, it's $10 a year. I just found it. It is $10 a year to be a Barbie signature digital member. Well, you get exclusive access to member only dolls, enjoy early access to public sales, go even deeper behind the scenes, and interact with your doll designer.
My gosh. Well, we did that already. Okay, so now moving on. What is this?
Okay, so I was curious about this because it was, from Godzilla Store USA and Godzilla Toho. So I was like, I wonder what it is. So I went ahead and I was like, let me do this for you guys. So if you're curious, I did it. I texted Godzilla and they're like, rates may apply. I was like, go for it. Let's see what's up. And honestly, I was like, money, money's not enough. It's not enough to get because of me. I know what Godzilla's got to tell me. I want to text him. But yeah, it's so far as is nothing. It's like, hey, you signed up, and like an hour later, I got a text saying, literally saying, because it says Godzilla and then 2 dots of whatever he will say, and it says "skronk," like "skronk," roar in typing. You just signed up for SMS messages from Godzilla Store. Welcome, and then they finally sent me the 10% coupon,
Oh, I see.
which you
I
can also
thought I
get
thought
when
this.
you sign up for their first time. Mhm.
You know what? This may be useful when you go to Japan because you may get a text alert. It's like, hey, Godzilla's gonna rampage in like 5 minutes. So like, you should be getting away. Just start fleeing in the area. You know.
Yeah, so I hopefully it does give us some more information about like some Godzilla drops that might be happening. So we'll see. I'll hold on to it, see what happens, and if not, I will text Godzilla to stop texting me.
Stop, Godzilla. Stop texting.
So
Again,
spammy.
Porcelain Piggy is just a fool for anything Godzilla. You know.
Glad to see. I was curious because there was, I don't know if you guys remember, when the Super Mario Brothers movie came out, there was a phone number that you
Mhm.
had to text and then call, and it was really fun. I went ahead and did all the texting, and they'll tell you, oh, your plumber is on the way, or it's like it will be like a chat bot. Where it's like, oh, what's the
Mhm.
problem? And I was like, oh, we have some like Koopas in the drainage system, and they'll just reply back and forth, and it was really fun.
Now, I hope that it turns into something fun, right? Because Godzilla, if there's one thing, Toho can actually make things interesting, can make things entertaining. So hopefully they do more as they kind of get more acquainted with um, the technology and the system. Now, before we
I'm not,
premiere,
but wait, I am not holding my breath on it. I know for a fact it's just gonna be like updates on the store, but I'm crossing my fingers that hopefully it is also like alerts if just in case they do like a pop up somewhere. That's the main reason that I was like, if there's a pop up, I want to know.
okay, that's actually that would make sense. Now, I do want to kind of clue you guys into Thundercats number 1, right?
Okay.
Which came out this week, right? This is a brand new comic book. It's the retelling of that old story, and it's very much like the cartoon. It is drawn by uh, David Nakayama. No, Drew Moss. David Nakayama drew the main cover. But here's the deal. I want to submit this to you guys.
Okay.
All right. If you guys are listening, if you guys are watching, close your eyes and picture the Thundercats. Just keep that idea, bring them into the forefront. Okay, because now this may challenge a little bit some of you, as it did me when I first saw their design. They're not bad, they're just different.
No.
Okay. For example,
Is it like the holograms movie different?
no. It's just a different take. So let's begin with Wily Kit. Looks pretty cool.
Okay.
I gotta say,
Okay.
Wily Kit looks cool, right?
It looks
And then,
teenager.
you move forward. You see, Chitara looks okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
they all just have like a uniform now.
Yeah, Chitara is kind of difficult to mess up, right? And then you have Pantro, right? Pantro looks okay. And then
Mm-hmm.
you have Tigra.
Huh? Why would they do this to Tiger? He's my favorite.
Tigra has a mustache now.
Ay.
Tigra has a full-on handlebar mustache. He looks very distinguished,
He's
and
vibing
now
with
he looks a lot older. And then you have
He does.
Wily Kit.
I'm telling you, they're in their teenage years. That's what she's like. Ugh.
Yeah, and then you have Lionel with the unapologetic Tommy there, crop top.
Like
Lionel.
everybody's dressed well. Everybody's uniform is well kept. That he's like, my tummy needs to be adrift.
And later on they do go to
Oh
something
my
that's a
God.
little bit more classic, right? They do go
Okay.
back to something that's more classic inspired, but Tigra keeps his stash, right? So
Hey,
this is
he's
how they
going
officially
through.
end up looking.
All right. Yeah, he's going through a moment. Okay.
Yeah, and I gotta say I like it. But one of the cool things about just flipping, this is also one of those comic book events that has like more covers than stars in the sky. There is not one, two, 3 pages of possible covers that you can get for this #1 issue. And I was looking through, all of them to see like, oh, which ones do I like best, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like looking back at the card back of your figures and like, oh, I want that one, right? And then I found one that was drawn by Chamba from the Toy Migos.
What?
The Chamba,
That's so
of Toy Migos fame. He again, Chamba works for Udon Entertainment, which is the Capcom. So he's definitely earned his chops. He's a renowned comic book artist. But it's so cool always to see. I was like, oh, it's Chamba's cover. That looks nice, and it's actually one of the best ones. I gotta say, it's one of the best ones. Which is kind of
Yeah, it looks more like the classic style of them.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the things about this new look is like they all have like a similar uniform. They give me more Fantastic Four vibes than they do Thundercats vibes.
Yeah, but the story is very much, the same one. I've been watching Thundercats, the original series, for a very long time now, and I gotta say it sticks fairly close to the story. There is one twist though in this that has me, intrigued. I was just like, huh. And obviously, the twist happens in the last page, which is a cliffhanger for next time. So I will not spoil it. If you want it, go get it. Because otherwise, like everything is the same. Everything is exactly as you would expect up until the end, where you start seeing that there's going to be a different turn of events here, which is kind of cool. Now, without further ado, are we ready?
Yes, drum roll, please. I will hold you no longer.
Okay, doke. Let me just go ahead and stop sharing. And share again to make sure that the audio passes. And let me know, guys, if this audio does not show, but it should.
Because you guys cannot miss snacks in the street. And we want you to have like the perfect experience with it. So we were trying this earlier on, and in our tests, it worked after like 20 minutes of trying. So let us know if you guys can hear snacks.
And do not be concerned. The all the music is oh yeah, because yeah, everybody's truly outrageous. Everybody's suit was just fine. He decided just to crop top it,
Yeah, he was. He didn't do it scissors. He's like with my claws.
because yeah. So all right. So without further ado, here it is. Snack on the streets.
Okay, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. This
Okay, can you guys hear it?
Let us know. Let us know
Let us
now.
know. Did you guys hear that little bit? If you can't, I mean, I just want to make sure. I'll play it up from the front again, from the beginning. Okay, so.
okay, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. This is snacks on the street, and we're here at Pasadena Comic Con, and we're gonna see what beings we meet today. Okay. Let's go. And, we're here with this lovely lady. Do you consent to giving us your first name?
My name is Laura.
Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Why is everybody in this like pan out to the line, buddy? This is crazy. Pan out to the line. No, yeah. This is a line. There's a line of people. Yeah. So here people like to stand in line. What are we standing in line for?
Well, here we're waiting in line for Austin St. Cloud. He's the original Red Ranger.
Oh.
At least we are, but there's more original and follow-up Rangers also here.
Oh, that's really fabulous. We like originals, don't we?
I think we do.
I think we do. I think we
need
do.
to get back to the line.
Oh,
right
okay.
now, because you're gonna lose your spot.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get out. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Bye. I don't understand what's going on here still. I spent a whole day here. I'm tired of slithering around. Although it's pretty clean. It's not that grimy.
But we have to thank Pasadena Comic Con for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Pasadena Comic Con. You are much more sanitary than in Los Angeles. But you're also not as big. But you're clean.
So there you have it, guys. That was the first episode of Snacks on the Streets. And this is going to be a recurring segment that we're going to have as we visit all of these different events. Snacks can't be here on Saturdays anymore because he has prior engagements, but that doesn't mean that he's off the show. Okay, he's just doing something a little bit more daring and creative. So what do you guys think? Tell us. We have some feedback saying that some of the questions, some of the audio was a little bit up and down, and yeah, we get it. That was honestly,
we're gonna be investing on a little mic for Snacks.
Yeah.
So when he's out in the street, we can hear him a little bit better because it was really like the questioning just kind of happened impromptu.
Yeah,
just,
all of that was.
Yeah,
it was just the brilliance of Snacks.
Yeah, it was just like it naturally occurred at the place. So we're just like, we'll work with what we have for this time around. And we're going to invest in a little mic for Snacks. And he'll be mic'd. Which will be
I know. That's going to be so good. Again, like Porcelain Piggy said, like this was just completely impromptu. We decided to do it. Snacks was like, let's go. Because Snacks was with us in Pasadena Comic Con.
Honestly, Snacks decided to do it. Snacks was like, I want to do this. And we're like, go for it. You got this. Go.
I played cameraman, and there he was. And you know what? It was just so cool. The reception that we saw from people to Snacks was so warm. Like nobody was weirded out. People were actually willing to talk to Snacks without any reservations.
I feel like Snacks brings that out of folks. People felt more comfortable talking to Snacks than talking to us. So I was like, that's even better. That's even better.
Absolutely. So definitely tell us what you guys think about Snacks and his new segments. Now, there is one interview that I did not include in the video. one extra bonus content. Now, I will make this one, available to everybody, but you guys are going to have to
Patreon. No, I'm kidding.
you guys are going to have to go to our brand new Instagram page for Toy Tangents. This is now going to be our official Instagram page. We're going to post everything that we put about the show. We're going to put clips on there. We're going to put Snacks on the Street episodes that are going to debut and premiere in here, and they're going to be collaborated with Porcelain Piggy, with me, right? Depending on who is working with Snacks at the time and who's doing different content. So definitely give us a follow on Instagram. This is not my page. This is not Porcelain Pig. This is our show. This is for us. This is to make sure the show grows in the right direction. We're going to change the sticker, though. We need to change the sticker to the current Minia one.
Oh, but I like this one. Let's keep that as the logo, and we'll just add the. I really like that as the logo.
It just works really well because of the circle.
It looks perfect. Yeah, keep that one as the logo for the page, and we'll just add the the winners in the bottom.
Okay.
Don't forget to collect this one and this one and this one, so they can keep track. I'll make a little as we create the stickers. I'll also create a little checklist.
Oh,
so you guys can follow along to see which ones you're missing and which ones we have. And if you are watching the show, and we will not limit them. Like if you tell us, I did watch when it was released, so we're like, fine, we'll give it out. Because I know Mighty Max Stories wanted to close the vault, but I think for the real ones, we can kind of creep things out of the vault.
Yeah, Porcelain Pig is gonna let them leak out, but I'm gonna keep the vault sealed. Now, like I said, there's going to be an extra interview that will be posted later on today. If you guys want to see Snacks being interviewed or borderline extracted by Ghostbusters, you might want to tune in a little bit later, okay? Because I will be dropping that one as well as the original, this one right here on our Instagram. So that is essentially all for the show, right?
Yeah, that's it. We were trying something new today. Yep. We're really excited to share with you guys. Max has been working really hard on editing that video, adding the music, because I saw the raw material of this, and I really I'm very excited and really enjoyed how the editing came too. So big claps for Mighty Max Stories as he's been working on his videos all this week.
Yeah, we only showed Porcelain Piggy saw most of the raws. I don't think she's seen the one for the Ghostbusters.
I have not. And I'm waiting for the drop too.
And then, but a select few were able to see, a sneak peek of the raw, and we got a really good reaction from them. So we thought, what, if they enjoyed it, I think everybody will too. So definitely leave it in the comments what you think about Snacks on the Street. Follow us on Instagram at Toy Tangents, and don't forget to follow me, Mighty Max Toys, on Instagram as well as Porcelain Piggy at porcelain_piggy, right? Or porcelain_piggy
on Instagram. And if you would like to participate on the virtual event that's happening with Barbie Boulevardy, the event's still going on. The engagement happened this week. The shopping for dresses happened this week, and right now she's just finishing up sending out her invitations for the wedding. So it's not too late to join in the event if you would like to. It's so much fun, and I'll be catching up with a lot of my photos for it today.
Same here. Since it's going to be, I don't have anywhere to go today, right? And Snacks is not up and about. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of pictures because I have G.I. Joe's to open. Oh, so good. Can't wait.
My bag of Barbies. I have. I forgot to mention. If you guys are going out to that terrible store, Walmart, looking for the DC tiny figures that we showed because they're out in the market, Walmart also has some really sick Barbie kicks right now. I saw these just on Instagram, and I was like, I'm gonna go check. They have two different versions. They did not have my size on the other versions, but these are just $25, and they actually look pretty nice. I'm like, okie dokie.
I mean, those shoes are the ones
right there.
they're for show. They're the ones who are like, oh, okay, the outfit calls for it today. I will wear them today. And then they go back into storage for the next time they are needed. It's not an everyday shoe,
Because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be comfy, and I'm also pretty sure they're gonna fall apart. I literally was waiting my entire lunch break to pay for them because there were some issues at the register, and the guy in front of me is like, "So, is it worth it waiting all this long for just a pair of Barbie shoes?" And I tell him, "Yeah, it is." He just
Yeah,
started laughing, he busted out.
because you know what? That one thing is Walmart, while they suck, they have not been as barren as Targets lately. Targets have been just terrible.
I
But
agree.
again, don't forget to go to Engine Face Toys pop up this weekend. We can go tomorrow, or if you're feeling up to it, you can also attend the Rose Bowl flea market for something a lot more elaborate. And also you can go skate and skateboard tomorrow in a little Tokyo too, for free, right? And go get boat. If you don't know what boat is, send me a DM. I'll tell you what boat is. Boat is a delicious meal you can get in Little Tokyo. So, without further ado, Porcelain Piggy, this is your channel. Take us away.
Well, thanks again for watching, guys, and sticking around. We have been here for about over an hour, and I hope you guys have a safe weekend. Whatever you decide to do tag us. We would love to see what you took part on, and if you know of other events happening this weekend, do tag us because we would like to learn about them as well. So have a great weekend. Follow us on Toy Tangents Instagram and keep an eye out for the new snacks video. And with that said, bye.
Bye, guys.